What's up, BK Trading family? I'm Brian Horton. For those who are new, I'm a professional trader, investor, and owner at BK Trading Academy. I have a simple strategy for you using the EMA, stands for exponential moving averages. This is for someone who struggles with being consistently profitable trading. This is for new traders and those who just want to spice up their trading plan. I promise you this is something that will benefit you if you watch it all the way through. It is a simple plug and play strategy. So guys, without further ado, the EMA strategy you've been looking for right here. All right, guys, so the exponential moving average, very simple strategy. Like I mentioned earlier, I promise you guys you will love it. And this is ideal for those who are struggling or just want something to add into their trading plan. So in very, very simple terms, exponential moving average simply means that it provides a nice line out of all of the noise that we see in those candles and it smooths it out. So we pick a particular day. So for example, 5 days, and it'll smooth out the last 5 days and kind of determine if it's in an uptrend or downtrend. And that way we can determine if we're going to be buying or selling. It'll also help us to place our stop loss and our take profit. So very, very exciting, guys. So let's first take a look at the first one here, which is the 5-day EMA. That's what we're going to look at. Now, I color coded this red because we're going to make our 5-day EMA red on our charts. We're going to also look at the 8-day EMA and then the 13-day EMA as well. And we're going to combine all of that to make a determination of when to put our entry price in. So now let's go ahead and smooth this all out and see what's going on here. So on our chart, we have the GBP CAD. And so we notice that the 5 EMA is red, like I mentioned, the 8 is blue, and then the green is the 13-day EMA, okay? So we want to see the red and the blue cross the green. So if we look on the left side of our chart, we see the red and the blue cross the green right at this area. And so now the green is at the top. And when we see that, it indicates that we're in a possible downtrend. Now, this is a lagging indicator. However, it shows the truth. And lagging simply means that when it happens after the fact, what price happens. So we don't want to solely look at this, but almost all the time this happens in which we see this band like this, where the green is at the top, the blue and the red is below it, and then we see a downtrend, okay? So that's what we want to see. And when that happened, we've seen a strong push to the downside, also known as a bearish trend. The same in reverse. We see where the red and the blue cross the green here. Now the green is at the bottom, and then right after that, a strong, forceful bullish push to the upside, right? So let's look at a chart, the exact same chart with candles on them now. This is where price was at, and this is where we would sell, right when we see that cross. So we want the red, which is the 5-day moving average, to cross, and then we want the 8-day, which is the blue, to cross the green. And when that happens, all that is saying is that within the last 8 and 5 days, price has been moving downward, indicating that it's going to continue to move to the downside. So that's where we're going to put our sell at. Now, where will we put our stop loss? This is where a lot of us struggle. Our stop loss is going to be right above the last swing high plus a few pips. That means that this is a key level right here where the stop loss is. And oftentimes price like to come back up and retest it. That's why we're going to put our stop loss a few pips above it. So that way, if price retests it, it won't get us out so easily. We want to give enough wiggle room so that price doesn't hit our stop loss. Okay, that's what smart traders will do. Now, in our academy, we always teach to risk no more than 1 to 2% of our account. So if you can trade $3 a pip, risking no more than 1 to 2% of your account, you can break that lot size up. So instead of trading the whole $3 a pip, we can break that up to $1 here and then another $1 here as price continue to push to the downside. Okay, now where would we put our take profit? There's a couple answers for you. One, we can put our take profit when price begins to cross the green line again in the opposite direction, showing us a bullish push to the upside, which is an uptrend. So we can absolutely do that. Or we can do the 1 to 2 ratio. And what I mean by that is that if I have my stop loss 20 pips above my sell, then I want to have my take profit at least 40 pips or more. We want to have our trading worth our while, right? We don't want to have a stop loss at 20 pips and then our take profit at 20 pips. So we want to at least double, if not more, our take profit than our stop loss. So those are your take profit strategies you can do. Now, if you do the first one where we exit when your take profit starts to make that new uptrend where your red and your blue line is crossing your green, you can do that all day, right? So we're going to sell when our red and blue line crosses the green, going downward, and we're going to buy when our red and blue line crosses the green going up, and we can continue to do that day after day. Now, this strategy isn't 100% because nothing in trading is 100%. I would be lying to you if it was, but this happens very often, and I think this is something that it can get you started into becoming profitable when you notice this here. So we're not just looking at these lines and saying, hey, buy and sell just because. These are weighted averages within those particular days that we selected, indicating a trend reversal. Now let's go ahead and look at the buy here. So here's our buy on the right side of the chart where the red and the blue line cross the green. And this is where we're going to put our buy right here. Our stop loss, just like before, we're going to put it below, or at least where our key level is, a few pips below. And then our take profit will be right here when we notice that the red and green line starts to cross right there to the downside. So we can exit there, or the 1 to 2 strategy that I mentioned earlier. Now, there are other indicators that you can use to help you with Confluence. And Confluence simply means that you use other things in place to help you make a decision. So instead of just using the EMA alone, you want to use other things as well, like price action or other indicators. In this case, we're going to use another indicator, and the other indicator is called the Parabolic SAR. The Parabolic SAR are those blue lines or blue crosses that you see on the left side of the screen. It's above price. So whenever price is signaling a downtrend, you will see the parabolic stars above price. So just like this here, it went downward, showing that price is headed downward. And then the same in reverse when the parabolic SARs was right under price and it started to move upwards, signaling an uptrend. So these are 2 indicators that I've used to help me determine, which is also called Confluence, an uptrend and a downtrend, and where to buy and where to sell. So let me show you how to put this in your trading platform, specifically TradingView. All right, guys, so don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. Go ahead and like it because it helps me out as well, and we really appreciate that. And it also helps other people who are looking for content like this. If you haven't subscribed already, don't forget to hit subscribe and then also hit the notification bell so that you can be alerted as soon as we put out content like this. Our goal is to help you become profitable every single time you trade. So let's go ahead and look at the live chart and let me show you how to set this strategy up. All right, so here's one right here where price has crossed here, where all of those EMAs has crossed the green line, indicating a downtrend. And so I'm going to grab my ruler here. So from here all the way to where it has crossed again. So like from here, that would have been 230 pips right here, right? So of course you would have been in there for some time because we're on the daily time frame. So the higher the time frame that you're on, you plan on being in the trade for a lot longer, but you're racking up a lot of pips here, right? So I'm going to go back here and we can see this long downtrend, and we can even see the parabolic SAR right here above price, indicating that it's still a downtrend here. So I'm going to go all the way up here, showing right where the red and the blue EMA cross the green. So I'm going to get my tool right here and mark it so it's easily visible. So right here, if you would have sold here and got out when it crossed again, it didn't even cross right here. It's leveling out. It's still pushed to the downside. And then it crossed right here. That would have been a nice position trade. And I talk about position trading all the time here. A lot of people can't withstand it because you're in it for months sometimes. But from here to when it crossed again right here, that would have been 1,262 pips. Of course, it would have been 88 days. So just shy of 3 months. So if you would have held that trade for 3 months, you would have made 1,262 pips or so. And like I said, you can use this for any time frame. The smaller the time frame, let's go ahead to the 5 minute, for example. I'm going to fix my chart. You're going to be in the trade for a lot less. So right here where the red and the blue cross the green, I'm going to get my measuring tool from here. And if you took profit from when it crossed, indicating a downtrend, you would have made 50 pips. And this would have been in 2 hours and 15 minutes. So you can use this in any time frame. And we can see the parabolic SAR right here, right under price, indicating that it's moving upward. And then right where it crossed again, the parabolic SAR is moving downward, right above price. And you can do that every single time it crosses, continuing to do that, right? And there are some instances where price will consolidate like this, and you don't know exactly what's going on, where parabolic SAR is right underneath and then right above. You want to avoid that. You want to try to get in where you will see some decent drops here, like this here. And you may not see that drop until it goes far enough, but then you can even enter then, right? So it all depends on your preference. you can put this in your trading strategy right now. So let me show you how to do this here, guys. So I'm going to close this out here to clean it up a bit. So what you first want to do is go to your indicators in TradingView or any other platform you're in. And then you want to go ahead and type in EMA. And then I like to go space, and then I'm going to do 5 because that's for the 5-day moving average. And then a slant line here. And I'm going to do 8 slant 13. All right. And then it will be all in one. So you don't have to have all these, you don't have to have these 3 EMAs separate. You can have it all in one indicator. And it's under AYUSHANAND. I don't know what that spells, but that's the indicator. And it even color codes it for you. So if you go ahead and click that, then you will have it on your chart right away and everything is set. Okay. So if you go to that, if you come over to the left side, you will see where it's set at. Hit the settings and you will see your red for your 5-day, your blue for your 8-day, your green for your 13-day, right? You can change the color however you like. Your inputs are already set for the 5-day, the 8-day, the 13-day. Your source is closed. This is all set for you if you have this particular platform already. You can do the visibility if you want it lighter or darker. So it's pretty cool. You'll have all of that here. Now for the Parabolic SAR, all you have to do is go to indicators again at the top. And then you're just going to type in Parabolic SAR. And then you will click right here. There's a strategy where it kind of lays it out a little bit different, but there is the Parabolic SAR right here. Once you click it, it will show on your screen. And I'm going to lift it right here so that it's visible. And then once you click it, you'll see it laid out right here. So if I hit my settings for the Parabolic SAR right here, so you'll see an eye. If you click it, it will close it and go away. If you click it again, it will show it. But next to it is the settings button. If you hit settings, it will show you the style here. And I like to make mine blue. And right here where it says thickness, you can make that thicker or skinnier. You can see how it's getting real thin or thicker, right? And that way you can see it a lot clearer. It's completely up to you. But that's all you have to do. So you're going to click your EMA and then you're going to choose EMA 5/8/13. It color codes it all for you, and then your Parabolic SAR. You can even use this strategy with the RSI or the MACD as well. As long as you have something else in Confluence that shows you that everything is pointing in the direction where you want it to go, you can couple that together. So guys, that concludes this particular strategy. Again, please like this. I would really appreciate that. And share this video too for someone who you think are struggling traders and need to become profitable and looking for a new and improved plug and play strategy. So guys, let me know in the comments if this is helpful for you. Let me know if you shared this as well. I would really appreciate that. Don't forget to join our free Discord and the link in the description below. But if you are the type of person who needs your handheld, you need to ask real-time questions to myself or to Kenya, I suggest for you to join our academy. Right now we have it for $400 off. So it's currently $597. Right at this particular time. I don't know when you're going to see this video, but we only have about 24 to 48 hours left to have it at this particular price. So let me know if this is something that you want to do. The link is in the description to our academy as well. But in the meantime, guys, continue to watch our videos. Our goal is to make sure that you are consistently profitable every single time you open up your trading platform. Guys, Brian Horton with BK Trading Academy. I will see you in the next video.